No jumping jacks. We're not doing jumping jacks. No way. Not today. Not going to happen. Hello, all, and welcome to another fun edition of Tuesday with Todd. Now, this one's going to be a little different because I'm a little sore. So I'm not getting up. I figured I could hop in here. There's some questions that have came up this week. I can answer those for you. If you want to have a little Q&A here, we can take care of that for you. Tell you what's on tap, what we got going on for the week, what we'll be doing next week. But as far as it takes a lot to get in this spot and to stand up and walk over there. There's no easy feat for me today. So we're going to stay nice and comfy right here, so we can see how everybody is doing. So, Richard, good evening to you as well. And like I said, we are not doing jumping jacks. No, I put shoes and socks on and now I'm hurting. So we're not even going to think about putting any kind of extra crazy stuff in here. In fact, when I'm done with this, it'll be time for that roller table because I didn't get a chance to do it yet. All right, Kevin, or there's Janessa. Hey, I don't know why we're doing jumping jacks. It's definitely something I'm not going to do. I'm not going to partake in that. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to try not to get the sniffles and have fun here. I've got a printer that's beeping at me now that's telling me it's out of ink. So that's always a plus, and we're going to hear that until I go over and make it not make noise. I'm right here. Muscle relaxers and adult beverage. Or two will help you heal quick. So far, like last night, it was a movement issue. I couldn't do anything. It was like I couldn't get comfortable. It was bad. I can at least make it to a sitting position now. So I'm good there. I can lay down and I can be good there. And I can stand and I can be good. The whole positioning between the two, making it to that effort, that's where the real hard part comes in. Evelyn, thanks for stopping by. I am getting better. Little by little, I'm getting better. Some Foga, man, some fat old guy yoga, right? Is that Foga? Is that still? I could probably do that. There's got to be a reason. There's beer yoga. Have you seen that? You should check that out. The beer yoga, I'm down for. There's like drinks and positions to go with that, and beer yoga is a thing. So I maybe that's what kind we'll get into it. Renee, thanks for stopping by. Scoob, long time no see. Hope you're doing well and everything is going amazing for you. Pilar, thanks for stopping by as well. Who else? Ooh, we haven't had a Facebook user for a while. FU Facebook user, or the easy way for us to not do that anymore is if you head over to oursuccess.group/Facebook, they'll give you give permission there. Then guess what? We'll be able to see who you are. The other option that you can always go through is go to fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. Go to either one of those, and then those are our YouTube channels. And guess what? Then we'll see who you are. We don't have to worry about trying to figure out who you are and say, F you, man, because we're not going to do it. So warm here in Boston, doors open. It is gorgeous out here in the Midwest. I'd probably say it's mid 60s, close to 70. I think we've got one more day of it, and then it's going to go back to like 40s for garbage. So whatever we're going to do. Darren, thanks for stopping by. You're busy working for TRW? Yes. Pilar is newly minted official TRW employee, so congrats to her and trying to get stuff done. I like it. In fact, Pilar, when we're done with this, remind me to get a hold of you. I've got to talk to you about your order and what's going on with it. So don't think I forgot about you. There was something that came up, and we need to talk. Nothing major or crazy, just not the right supply showed up. So now we got to reorder because nobody's answering me back. It's amazing. So we're going to talk about stuff like that today. We're going to see what's going on there. No yoga for me. No. And look, more Facebook users. F-U, Facebook users. Facebook users, F-U, not F-U as in F-U, as in Facebook user. Like I said, to get around that, all you have to do is head over to, well, that's a good place to go to too, but oursuccess.group/Facebook, give permission, and then we will see who you are. Or you can always head over to our YouTube channels at fatdadlive.com and liveosg.com, and then we'll be able to check in there. So on my agenda today, so if you don't know, I hurt my back. We're moving some equipment back home, and the VersaCam I just lifted wrong. We all know better. I lifted and twisted wrong, and lower back pain dropped me like a like a light. I mean, like whatever. Drop me like something that's been dropped. I just dropped it like it was hot. It was all those metaphors you want to say. Yeah. Just a little stretching, a little heat, a little ice. We'll get back into it. I think maybe I will say I will be fine by tomorrow. Maybe not. Well, soon I'll be good. So that's why any of the sharp movements or something, that's when I can feel the pain. So it's great. It's a fun thing to deal with. So we got that home. We're setting up the home office area and how we want to do stuff. Things are kind of going to plan on how we had it laid out. So that's still working here. This part, I don't think I'm going to have to change too much of it. So it is definitely going to feel well to have that. Corey's area is going to look good there. But more slat wall to go up on the wall. That'll be there. And then behind the press, you've seen that. So in that area here, there'll be slat wall up there for more signage, or not signage, excuse me, more slat wall for more shelvings, hooks, things like that. Because, hey, storage matters. And, when you can get slat wall and you can put anything in storage, that's when it matters amazingly. Next week, we will do the glass blocks from JP Plus. I know I'll be fine by next week. But I didn't want to let you guys hang in this week, so I figured, well, we'll do a Q&A. I've got some questions here that I've been asked this week that through my messenger, so I figured, well, why don't I answer them here and get those out of the way? Because it's simple, easy, no fuss, no muss questions there. I said we've got the glass block next week, JP Plus. We'll talk about that and show off what that is. And that's it. So if you got questions, you can go ahead and ask them, and then we'll go from there. Chuck, we'll start off with you. Did you see my email last night I sent you? I did not, Chuck. I saw him. In fact, I have you on my list to send a message back to, because your email there's blank. It was just a reply. There was nothing in it. So I will send you a message when we're done with this, and we can figure out what it is that I can help you with and go from there. But yeah, there was a blank email. Nothing was in there. There you go. Can I ask about the DTF printer? Are you selling them? So currently, I guess you could kind of say I'm selling them because we have an affiliate program with DTF Superstore now, which you can find in our link tree. Now, our link tree, there's our link tree right there, linktr.ee/fatdadcd. Head over there. You scroll down a bit, and that'll have all our DTF supplies and what we got. So we purchased ours from DTF Superstore. Andy over there has been great to work with, answered all of our questions, any of our concerns, was, really forthcoming with all the knowledge, because we weren't sure, when we got ours, we finally purchased ours in December. We've been doing research since August or so. So we've been doing research for a while, and a lot of the stuff were like fly-by-night companies of people I didn't know. I couldn't find any information on them. They didn't have websites. They just wanted you to PayPal money. And that's my first thing. If you're going to sell a product online, okay, doesn't matter, if it's printers, if it's artwork, if it's anything, you need a website. It adds that layer of legitimacy to your business when somebody has a website that they can go to. By being able to order off that website, even adds another layer to it, because now there's a payment processing, there's other things through it. So I suggest, if you don't have a website, definitely get one, because hey, you need one in today's day and age. Why don't you have one yet? If you're watching me on something that has the internet, though, we can definitely get you set up with that. Now, we have a training course for setting up an Equid store, which you can go over to our Facebook, to our Success Group's resource page, and you can find that, and I can throw that up here, right here, osgresources.com. You'll be able to see any of our we've kind of put some standalone things there. There is the how to build an Equid store as a standalone training to walk you through step-by-step building an Equid store. There's our 365-day of content over there. There's a couple, what else? There's a couple other things that are over our Success or osgresources.com that'll help you in your business. So definitely check that out. But having that, adds that layer of legitimacy to your business. So some of these places that they didn't have anything, it was just, hey, just send me a message and then send me PayPal, but don't send me PayPal, as a business. I want it friends and family. Well, when you send money, PayPal, friends and family, guess what? you're not really protected. So you don't really have a recourse of action on it. So don't do that either unless they truly are friends or family. Because what happens? Yeah, well, if they go belly up, you don't get your money back, right? So how do you do it? You're screwed. In our Roland group that I also help out with, there's somebody in there that had bought a printer for somebody, and they had an official looking contract, everything that looked great to them. They had $6,000 down, which they had to send for the down payment, and then they would pick up the $6,000, on delivery. I mean, that's not unheard of by any means. A lot of times you're purchasing stuff full payment before you get it. So, hey, this one's $6,000 down, $6,000 when we get there. Okay. It was supposed to be delivered February 14th, the weekend of Valentine's Day. It was supposed to be delivered. It's never showed up. There's been excuse after excuse after excuse, and now a police report's been filed because, hey, it's like they sent like $6,000 and ghosted them. So, they kept making excuses of where the printer is or why they can't get it back. So there's some shady people out there. And this was just on a rolling thing, nothing to do with DTF, but there have been reports of people that have been getting scammed by the printer that they received, if they received one, things showing up broken. So that's why we chose to go with DTF Superstore. They've been around for a while. They've been converting these same printers for DTG. So, it makes sense. They kind of know what they're doing, know what they're talking about. What's the best thing to do? Buy from a company that actually is active, where you can find information on that. You can talk to other people that are buying from them. My other thing was I did not want to buy from a company that offered their package with pirated software. And it's stolen software. If you're going to build your business on the back of stolen software, it's probably not the greatest thing. So they had, now they're up to 3, but they had 2 different RIP programs available, and I think now they have the 3rd one. But that is why we went with DTF Superstore. They had great support. They're knowledgeable, easy to get a hold of, answered all of our questions, had the supplies on hand. Now, I know there is a shortage of white ink right now, and I believe it comes back in stock tomorrow and will start shipping out. So you will have to, kind of look there. Same thing with, I think, printers. That's why the bundles say they're sold out. They're waiting on the white ink. So you can always shoot them a message. But the best thing is if you use our link tree, then, hey, we make our commission off of it. So, it's not a lot, but, hey, it allows us to pay for and play with things and do things for the show. So, hey, every little bit helps. And in our link tree, you'll find all our affiliate links through everybody that we have, through design bundles, through stalls, through JP Plus, through we've got another one that we're going to be adding this week. Creative Market, we'll have that one on there. TRW has one, but yeah, we'll find all of that on there. So we will be able to, take those little bitty checks and turn them into stuff that we get to test and have fun with. So long story short, DTF Superstore, use our link, affiliate, boom. There's the question. We got that taken care of. All right. So let's see what else. Yes. Yeah. It was a hot potato would feel great. Sneeze. Oh, yeah. So I did that earlier, and it was not good. I've been trying not to sneeze, and I started getting the sniffles. So yeah, it's not been fun at all. There. Aaron, thank you very much for posting that. If you go to our success group, oursuccess.group/Facebook, then we'll be able to see who you are. And I don't think any other ones have got there. Oh, Scoob, sorry to hear that you have re-injured your back. Oh man, that is I don't know, how are you supposed to work? You get people to work for you, right? Is that what we're supposed to do? Sub it out. That's key. I'd love to get to the point where I just made a little money and subbed everything out, and I wouldn't have to do it. Slat wall is an amazing thing. We've got tons of slat wall from when we were pulling things down from the store. I think 8-foot panel wise, I don't even know how many of those we have, and 4-footers. We've got a lot, so it'll be fun to go through and put up, because we've got one piece there that I made fit. We're going to make some other little pieces fit. I've got a little baby piece right here, so I can just have that to move over on products, because then that's where the dry erase board is going to go right here as well too. So just like I said, we still got some finishing touches on there. All right. Can you recommend a great way to store t-shirts? I have a large inventory of over 16 storage containers. Okay, so I've seen a couple different ways for this. Now, the storage containers that I'm assuming you're talking about are like the Rubbermaid ones, the totes. I have seen people do them by size. So they've put, all the blue larges in here and all the black larges and everything, so all, didn't matter the color. It was all in one bin. So that kind of sucks because you're going through it trying to find the color for it. But you know that bin is all larges. Another way to do it is by color. So this bin has all my blacks in it. This is all black. Same thing that you run into is I'm trying to find what size now because all my blacks in here, but I'm trying to find what size. So then a third way is you have it by size and color. So all the black larges are in this tote. All the black mediums are in this tote. And then you can cut a hole in it and you put a piece of rubber in it. And then you can just reach in and pull out. So you can have them all stacked up and you just have holes on the top or on the top side. So if here's my sidewall and here's my top. So you would just put a hole right here and then you can just reach through, grab the shirt, pull it out. So I've seen that and that has worked well for people. The other thing is how much space do you have? Because shirts take up a lot of space. So whether you're folding or rolling, you can get away with a rack and you can roll your shirts and have it stacked up in there. I need to know more about your space to see what more I can help with. But that is what I would do. For us, when we had the store, we had everything on racks. So everything was on racks. We had it, and it was all by color. So all the maroon shirts were together and then size from small to 2X in the back, small in the front, 2X in the back. And it just went that way on waterfall hangers. They were on the wall. Worked out really well. Here, like I said, we're getting rid of inventory. So hopefully the goal is to not have much inventory on hand at all. We're going to order it in when we need it for a job and turn on and get out because by no longer having the retail store, we don't need all that inventory. And then we have a crap ton of inventory to go through. So I will probably be de-stashing most of that soon. Just go through and I'm just going to make a bundle lot and, we're going to keep the things that we might use, but the rest of it, I'm just going to get rid of it. So I don't have to worry about it anymore and just be done. All right. Let's see. Change the ink. Come on. What ink? I don't hear anything. I just, it's right on the end. So, it won't beep at all. And then all of a sudden it decides to beep. And then, it's fine. And I'm switching over a bulk ink system. And I think I have a pump going bad. And something happened in the last 24 hours because when we came through and I set it up, everything printed great. We were fine. Boom, boom. I then switched over to a bulk ink system that I'm trying out for somebody. And that has been catastrophic, to say the least. There's something going on with the vent holes, and I lost ink, and ink was all over the floor. Thank God it's the linoleum floor, so it's somewhat easier to clean up. But now I'm getting beeping like that when I know there's ink in it. There was an ink mess to clean up. There was and now it's not printing as it should. So I don't know if something happened during the move and I just got lucky on this print and now things will happen from there. But as soon as doing this, I'll be laying on the floor, working on a printer because, hey, at least I'm laying on the floor and it's comfy. But I just get used to it. You can hear it. Let's see what else. Yes. Whoa. All the kind. Those I had way too many comments and I just went crazy on it. Let's see. Ooh, and Janessa says she's moving and building out a brand new lab. Might need to get some slat walls. Slat wall's an amazing thing. Hey, you can do so much with it because if you don't know what slat wall is, there it is. So, you can put it either way. It doesn't matter. It's the same. But between just racks, there's all kinds of different accessories that slide in here and hook. So you can, there's baskets, there's hooks, there's clothes racks. There is so many things that you can fit in the slat wall. So you're really able to customize it the way that works best for your needs. So, if you're able to make some room with some slat wall, go for it. Because there's even brackets for shelving. You'll see how we'll have all our setup here. But slat wall is an amazing, versatile product that you can do a lot with. Did you take the disco lights from the store? Which ones are the disco lights? Oh, the neon lights? No, those are part of the store. I can't take the neon lights. Although I could probably put some rope lighting around here. But hey, we got some blue lights in here and there. And actually, I think those are supposed to be white, but they show up blue there. Whatever. I think there's a lot of that. Yes, Jenison, we do need pics of the new space so we can see it there. Currently, we are moving everything into the house. We're going. The last year of COVID did not work in our favor because everything shut down. So, do we really need a retail store? Well, not really. I wasn't sure about opening the retail store last year going into 2020 because we'd been moving so much online, and having a retail store is a huge commitment. Not only is it for business hours that you're tied to it, but the amount of inventory you need to have on hand for it, the amount of overhead to run it. This past year, we were only open 7 days in 2020. So we realized we don't need the retail store. The retail stores needed more than we needed them. We're able to focus on the orders that we want to do now. We're able to focus on the customers that we want. We're able to focus on the jobs that we want. The thing about being in the mall is we were very time limited because of the amount of interruptions you would get from people that wouldn't buy. Not saying they might not ever buy, but there was a good chance that they would never buy because they were just mall walkers. It's what they do. They come to the mall, they walk, some of them every day, some of them twice a day, some of them, every other day, and they would come in just to check and see how things were and see how you were doing, which was great for that community feel, but it sucked when you had jobs that needed to get done and they just wanted to come and talk to you. Getting rid of that, I became way more efficient at what I do. It allowed me to help Corey become more efficient at what she does. And together, the business became more efficient. So, guess what? When it's 4:00 now, it's time to shut down. We can. I instead of focusing on funds, we focus on family time. And this allows me to do that more because and like I said. The other thing, instead of making money, and we're making memories, and memories are going to pay tenfold over money. So that's what we are doing there. We do have. Let's see. Okay, now I can get back up here. I'm going to move this so I can see. Move this water bottle. Put that water bottle right there because that's for tomorrow. For Thursday. I've got training this week. I've got a Launch Academy that is starting on, I think, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Launch Academy is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I believe the 10X Growth Conference is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've got orders to finish up and get out. It's a busy rest of the week. Perfect time to run your back. So I have all my totes organized by size. Each tote has a clear paper sleeve, and the shirts are listed on the paper. I try to update it monthly. There you go. See, Valerie has a great solution. She's got a tote by size. She has it in there. She has a clear paper sleeve, and the shirts are listed and updates it monthly. Easy way to do it. I have 2 walls and 3 shelves, and they're currently stacked by size. I'm trying to downsize. So I think size might be it. Yeah, 3 walls, 2 shelves, 2 walls, 3 shelves. Why are you trying to downsize? Let's start with that. Are you just downsizing just colors, or are you downsizing styles? Because you might just have to do it. For us, one of the things that that I liked about not having a lot of inventory was, or it still is, everything can be to us in just 2 days or less. We have quite a few things that are going to be here next day, so I don't need to have that inventory because by the timelines that we set for our customers, we're 10 to 14 business days. That's 2 to 3 weeks really for them. So if you're telling them, hey, 10 to 14 business days, I don't need to have that stuff here in stock. I have the time for it. Anything sooner than that, even when we say 5 to 7, hey, they're going to pay extra for that processing fee. 3 to 5 days on 2, they're going to pay extra for those rush fees. So I don't mind doing that, ordering it that way. Because we do our orders on Thursdays and Mondays. So if the orders come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday up until Thursday at noon, those orders get placed there. They're there on Friday. If the order comes in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it gets placed on Monday, and it just works out there. We order twice a week, saves on our shipping costs because then we're able to lump everything together and we get that free shipping, and free shipping is always fun. So I would just look at how you're setting it up and why you're downsizing, or why you think you need so many in stock to be able to go from there. That all that neatness, where's the chaos? Valerie loves chaos too, but she has a great neatness chaos. So she's kinetic. Let's just call that a word. What else? Making labels for my inventory. We are doing that. We've got, in fact, one of the things in tomorrow's training, we can talk about that, is how to win and manage big orders. Basically, with this one, I'm kind of going to go through our process of how we set up for our meetings, which going into this process, is always in person. So, now, how's it going to be forward? Is it going to be in person? Is it going to be Zoom meetings? Is it going to be conference calls? What is it? So we're talk about different ways to do that. And then we're going to talk about, how we manage our process and some time saving tips along the way. One of them is our tags that we make for their shirts. We're going to show those to you tomorrow night. And if you're an OSG member, we're going to get you a pretty screaming deal on those if you want to create your own. Now, hopefully the printer is good to go for tomorrow, so I can show that. If not, I'll get a call into my service guy and we'll get it all figured out from there. But that is our plan. Also for inventory labels, for mailing labels, for instructions. So any of your wash instructions, your care instructions, we're going to try and get all of that in one thing so you're able to see that. So that's tomorrow's training. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. OSG. If you're not a member, why? I want to hear your reasons on why you're not a member. I asked before, and a lot of the issues that I saw were, where people said money. And I get it. Money is tight for everybody. This was a year of uncertainty. So to spend money out without knowing what you're getting back, I get it. But let me tell you a little something. So training, $80 a month. You're getting minimum of 2 classes a month, live interactive training on subjects you want. These are courses that people in the community have asked, we want more training on this. So these are things that as soon as you're done with them, you're able to put these in place. Now let's do some math. So let's say, pick any product, what your best selling product is. Let's say that, that you've got an $8 profit in that or more. Okay. So you have $8 profit. All your bills are paid. Everything's there. Profit left over, $8. You only need to send 10 extra of those a month, and that pays for your training. I'm not saying it's training at full price. Now, there are some codes out there. If you know where to look, there are some codes that'll save you money. Holy moly. I would check out maybe 2 regular guys. I would check out our success group in the business basics. I would check out these places and look for a code and see if a code still works, because chances are there's a code there that's going to save you money. So now we're saving you money and we're showing you how to pay for it. You just got to send 10 extra things that you made $8 off of. That's 2 a week. So from your training, if you're telling me that that's not going to increase, your workflow, your productivity to be able to clear those 10 extra products, then it probably isn't for you. It's not for everybody. If you can't increase, a product that you're making $8 and sell an extra 10 of them a month, you're right. You can't afford it. But you need to start figuring out why you can't do those things, because that's the thing. If you want to turn your side hustle to your main hustle, you got to start looking at things. Are you a smoker? Quit smoking. Guess what? There's your money. Do you go out to the bars once or twice a month? Guess what? There's your money. Are you going out to eat a lot? Are you getting coffees every day? Are you eating lunch out all the time? There's your money. Now, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy life. Absolutely 100% enjoy life. What I am saying is, if you're telling me that you can't afford something, but you're doing these other things, you can afford it. You're just choosing to prioritize things different. And your business isn't at the top of the priority list. And that's fine. Your priorities aren't on your business. They're on your life and living what you want to live and how you want to live. And that's what makes you happy. Great. Do that. But don't complain about your business and you can't succeed and you can't do this when you're not willing to invest in yourself and your business. Now, this is usually the part Aaron says, let me step down from my soapbox. I don't know how I got on a soapbox, but I just did. And I'm sorry for that, but I'm not sorry for it because people need to hear it. You need to hear that if you are not succeeding, why? Why are you not succeeding? Are you scared? Success is your responsibility, people. It's not my responsibility to make sure you're successful. It's my responsibility to provide you with the tools, to empower you with those tools that and resources that are needed to help you become successful. And I will continue to do that. Aaron will continue to do that. Our success group and its members and its tribe, its squad, I think that's what we're going to call ourselves, its squad is there to help each other become successful. But if you don't want to prioritize success, I think I said that right. If you don't want to prioritize success, then hey, you can't complain about not being successful either. So food for thought. Think about that. Think about that the next time you're standing there, the checkout line, and you pick up the people because there's some sweet ass Oprah, interview that's going on. Just think. Sometimes those extra $5 or $10 add up. If you don't believe me, keep a money log for a month. Write down where you spend every dime that you have, and see if there's any way that you can save money. You want to buy that new piece of equipment? Save some money. Sell more. That's how things happen. So that's what I got there. Hey, I kind of went crazy on that. Let's get back to some comments, shall we? Let's see how things are. Here, do I feel less stressed not having a retail store? 100%. And one of the biggest things is not having that retail store. I was tied to that store. So we were able to make our own hours in Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. We were 10 to 6, 10 to 6. So Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, we were there. Boom, boom, boom. There's 40 hours. And then Saturday, we were there 10 to 3. So that was another 5. Now, at that time, I was still going in at 6. So add another 4 hours on each day. So, I was doing 6 to 6, Monday through Friday. So that's 5 times 12 is 60. And then I would go in 7 on Saturday, and I'd work 7 to 3. So we're at 68 hours, and that was there. And still coming home, and there's things to do, but I felt very tied to it. Now I could have hired an employee, I could have did some other things like that, but those things cost money, and it scared me because I did not want to be responsible for somebody else's livelihood. If business, got bad, I can take the hit on it. If business goes bad, I can't allow my employees to take the hit on it. So I need to make sure that they were taken care of. So I would rather, me take care of it and work out the rest from there than have to do that. Because there comes to that time, hey, once I have that employee, and I got to make sure that payroll's met. I got to make sure I have work for them. I got to make sure that, I've got those payroll taxes taken care of, those unemployment taxes taken care of, those workers' comp taxes taken care of. You got to make sure all that stuff is taken care of, because if not, and something happens, I'm on the hook for it. Now, by doing this, hey, I can get up, work for a couple hours. We can take the kids to school during this whole fun year of COVID. It was amazing to be able to take them to school, to be able to pick them up, to be able to do things when I want to do them. It was able to do this training. A lot of times when we're at the retail store, I couldn't do anything during the day because you would have customers come in. I would have to pause. I'd have to stop. I'd have to do this. I couldn't take the classes, the training. The rest of this week, they said, they got my thing in today. I want to say it's either 10 or 12. I got to look and see what the time zone is. If it's because I know it's not my time zone, but I'm not sure if it's the hour front or back. But anyway, I wouldn't be able to do things like that. We would try and do training and that and live classes during the day while the retail store was there. I would have to have Corey make sure to come in and do it because I couldn't, because no matter it would fail, no matter what, it would always fail. And the reason being, a customer would come in. So yes, it's been a lot less stressful having a retail store. Now, a retail store is amazing. We went from the house to 400 square feet to 3,500 square feet to 8,000 square feet. That was all in 3-4 years in a row. We just kept expanding. So it was an amazing thing. We loved it. I loved all the things that it brought me, but I missed being able to be able to have fun with people. I miss being able to do things like this. I couldn't do those during the day. I couldn't because I was tied to that store. This allows me to not do that. So yeah, Dirk is very needy. If you don't know Dirk is our printer. Dirk is very needy. I think maybe fine now. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what else here. Valerie admits that it is complete chaos. I'm only going to say how I do it, not share the pictures. She'll clean it one time, take pictures, and that'll be it. And dollar stores her shirts by size too. Put a piece of Coroplast between the sizes within the tote so they're easy to grab. I label on the outside. Now that is a great idea. And it doesn't have to be Coroplast too. You were getting boxes in, right? Here's your shirt. So you can cut that box and use that as a divider too. But that is a great idea, as you're taking that space and you're compartmentalizing it even more so that way you can keep more in a smaller area. So great there. Let's see. Evelyn started doing it your way, but I've only done 6 totes. Those don't include the ones I mentioned earlier. Little by little. And Scuba's actually really, really right on here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. You're hitting the subscribe button. You're hitting the share button. The more people that we get, the more audience that we have, the more interaction that we have. And hey, I love doing these. We talked today on our mastermind call about live video versus a produced video. I suck at a produced video. I can have notes here that I can, bullet points and hit across. When it comes to a produced one, I stumble over my words way more than I do here. It's never right. It's never perfect. With live, it's just go and go. I'm going to try and do better. And I can't say try. I will do better. I will do better at producing singular videos. We're going to go back and I'm going to go through some questions and make some answers and do a Q&A because that's my style of what I feel. I can wean myself into it. But hey, there needs to be more content for me. And the way that I can do that is provide more content for you, right? Here, people ask questions. I can do a quick 5-10 minute video on it, be done, out the door, move on to the next thing. And it'll work out just as swell. I just need to do it. And that's my promise to you this year is I will create more videos that are produced videos where it's, an actual on a topic. Here's this 5 to 15 minutes long, done, out the door. That's going to happen this year. Oh, coming out on not ever cooking. When did I ever say you didn't cook? I did not say you didn't cook. You just did though, right? Hi, Dad. I need to get a custom transfer from you. Amazing. I would love to provide you with a custom transfer. Now, you can very easily do that by just heading over to our link tree. So our link tree is pretty easy to find. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And then, in fact, I think if I hide it and then I edit it and then I copy it, because if I do this all on the fly and then I save this and I go ahead and show it, I can then come back here in the comments and then I can post it right here. So now the link should post in all the comments. You can go here, and like I said, this is where you can find where to order stuff, where to order things from us, different products that we do. In fact, I don't have them handy because they're on the other side. Yeah, they're way on the other side here. You can get any of our products and services that we offer. So for us, DTF transfers, printed HTV transfers, printed adhesive decals, adhesive craft sheets and rolls, floor graphics, wall graphics, canvases, perforated vinyl, car wraps, flags, magnets. I know I'm probably missing more, but any of your printing needs, we can help with that. On Aaron's side, he can help you with all of your DTG needs, all of your sublimation transfer needs, because if you need sublimation transfers, he can take care of that for you. Sublimation fulfillment. Hey, if there's some stuff that you want to offer sublimated, but you don't want to do it, get with Aaron. He will take care of you. And if the project that they're able to do, we'll gladly give you a quote on that. Now, that's who we get all of our masks through. Amazing quality masks. I love the masks that Aaron brings in. And actually, I'm going to try and do a video on those because now that our kids are back in school, almost full time. We went from no school to going to school twice a week for 4 hours to now we're up to going to school 4 days for 4 hours. And there's a dirty rumor that says in 2 weeks, we are going back to school 5 days a week for 6 hours. Man, that's going to be nice. So we'll see how that all plays out. But so that means the kids need more masks. So we're going to produce those, more than likely make a video. The masks that we get from Aaron over at montco.biz, I believe those are in our link tree as well. If not, I will post that in the comments as well. montco.biz. Boom. Shakalaka. That should enter in there now. You're able to check Aaron out for all that. And hey, we love your support. This is it. This is how we do it. You guys support us. We turn around and support you. So every little bit helps. No order too small at all. Single transfers, 10,000 transfers. We will help you out and get you anything you need. Let's see. All right, back to questions. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Ask them down here. Yeah, and then there's that entire letting go issue, where watch tells you to breathe. I've had some run-ins with my watch where it says, "Fatty, are you okay?" Because you walked a lot today. Did that test in Chicago. It does tell me to breathe. It does. She knows when I'm upset, so she takes care of me, and I really appreciate her doing that. I've yet to name my watch. We should probably do that, come across that. Herm, thanks for stopping by. I see you popped in there. There you go. And can you recommend an easy-to-use software to make a YouTube video? Your phone. Your phone is going to be super easy to make the content with. Now, there is another program that I just heard about today called InShot. I have not used it yet today, because I just got it. I have not used it, but my plan is to use InShot and try that for our produced videos. For live, I love StreamYard. That's what we're using here. Currently, we are on 7 platforms. So we're on 2 YouTube channels, and we're on 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 7 platforms, 2 YouTube channels, 7 Facebook channels. So you can stream a lot of places with StreamYard. So that's what we use for all of our live streaming is StreamYard. You can you can do it here. We can bring people on camera. You can have video graphics. You can have, these fun little pop-ups here. They have free program, and there's paid versions. Of course, with the free, you're not getting all the fun bells and whistles, but it'll at least get you started in it. So StreamYard for streaming live video, that's what we use. As far as produced videos, I'm just using my phone. That's what we're using for that. I'm going to try this InShot because I heard it is super simple, easy to use. I like simple, easy to use, and I like when I don't screw things up. So those are great things that I want to try. And once I know more about it, then hey, we'll be able to help you out. So coming up, remember this Saturday, because tomorrow's training we'll talk about it in a second. But this Saturday, I know we've had some questions that people were like, "Hey, where's Small Business Saturday? I haven't been able to find it." Well, that's because Small Business Saturday is now members only. Ooh, right? So by being members only, it allows us to go more in depth on subject matter, more on the nuts and bolts of things, more of our paid classes, more of our paid information, the things that are there, the things that we are taught. And then, hey, they're like, hey, part of this thing is we're teaching this and you just can't go give it away. And we're like, oh, okay. So how about, we have this private members group, and they're like, yeah, no problem. You can share it with your members. You can share it there. You just can't, share it with people for free. Totally understandable. So there was that line, where do you draw it on what you can offer for free and what you can't? Because, when you look at it, if we've got 2,300 people in the group, there's definitely not 2,300 people in our success group. I would love if we could even get 10% of those people to say, come on over and get in here and let's get you going on stuff. But it doesn't always work that way. So we're doing our best to take care of those members that take care of us and provide them with as much content as possible. With that being said, the podcast version is anywhere from 3 to 6 months out when it gets republished. So what they listen to on this Saturday live for the members, non-members, it'll be available 3 to 6 months somewhere there on the podcast side of it. So that's something to keep in mind. Just another one of the perks of being a member, besides the training, besides, one-on-one calls, besides, having those resources that are available here that are going to empower you to succeed. Hey, we want to take care of you. And that's one of the ways that we can. But tomorrow, like I said, is training how to win and manage large orders. If you have not signed up for our success group yet, you can do that over at, where's the little banner? That's resources. Nope, I should have had this. OurSuccessGroup.com/MOS, Masters of Success. Those applications are now being accepted. Yes, it is 3/9. I had to see what day it was. I don't know why, because I know we're in March. The applications are open for the month of March. Now, this is for our Masters of Success program. Small individual groups, or I guess small individual groups doesn't go to other. Small groups, 4 to 7 people. I just got out of a call right before this one. Amazing information to be had in there. You talk about having, another person on your side that knows your business or knows what it's like to be in business, that you can bounce ideas off of, but you don't have to pay them. It is really having 4 other business partners there because they want you to succeed just as much as you want to succeed. They're going to do everything they can because they're going to, be getting the same thing back from you, everything from you to help them succeed. So definitely, if you're interested in growing your business to the next level quickly, sign up for Masters of Success. You can find all the information here at oursuccessgroup.com/MOS. If you're not 100% sure if it's right for you, you can schedule a call. While you're there, you can schedule a call. We'll get on the horn with you, and we'll do everything we can to see if you're ready and a right fit for it. All right. Let's see. Are you sending reminders for tomorrow's training? Yeah, they will go out tomorrow if they don't go out tonight. But they'll go out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central. So just think whatever time it is right now, an hour from now is when tomorrow, an hour from now is when training is going to start. Roughly, because it's 10 minutes to 6 now, so 10 minutes to 7, whatever. But yes, those should just ship out tomorrow, and then on Thursday we'll get the slides and our notes and any of the links or anything on Thursday. So tomorrow night training, you should get all of the notifications, everything for it. The biggest thing here is to check your emails. Make sure that you are accepted, that you're accepting those emails, that you're going through them, because, hey, we're sending them out. Everybody can get it. We can see when people open them. Don't even people like, I haven't got the email. Well, you've never opened it. So, Myra, you have not received a reminder from the last 2. Check your spam. See if maybe something happened there. I'm going to make a note of it, and I'm going to see. I'm going to ask Aaron, because Aaron is our technical guru that takes care of all those amazing things. I'm telling you, I could not be where I am without Aaron. Talk about somebody who has really expanded my mind and opened me up to a world of new possibilities this year. Couldn't say enough good things about the man. Besides him wanting me to exercise for some ungod known reason, take that out of there. He is definitely, he'd be the Bonnie to my Clyde. I think he'd look better in the dress and wig than I would. But he has made me happier than I could ever be. And I don't think I ever thank him enough, as he deserves to be thanked. So, Aaron, if you're still watching this, thank you very much for being you and pushing me to be me. Can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Okay. So, on my list of things, next week, glass blocks. Glass blocks from JP Plus. If you haven't seen these yet, this is what we will be pressing next week. Woo! Look at that. Pretty. Now, it's clear. Bam! White backings. So we'll talk about how to press those, and we're going to be doing them on a clamshell. I know people say, you can't do that on a clamshell. Guess what? Yes, you can. I'm going to show you next week. So that's what we got on tap for next week on Tuesday with Todd. We've got training tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central. You can go to oursuccessgroup.com to find out more information on that. Oursuccessgroup.com/MOS is going to get you over to our Masters of Success application. Make sure to check that out. I really believe that this is for everyone. I don't think that there's anybody that shouldn't at least explore the possibility of signing up for it. I think the amount that you return is worth 10 times more than what you're going to put into it. And then when you sign up for that, you get everything below it. So you're going to get the monthly trainings. You're going to get the success tracker. You're going to get everything that's below it. You're going to get that included in your membership too. So I said, just get on there, get a call with us, and we'll do our best to provide you with all the information we can to give you a knowledgeable, make you a knowledgeable decision maker, something like that. Give you all the knowledge you need to make an Listen, so we're going to give you all the. Remember what I said, about doing lives is way easier than when, you're doing produced content, because, I stumble on my words. This is one of those times. Basically, I want you to feel comfortable making a decision. So we're going to give you every piece of knowledge that we have on that, so you can make the decision that you feel is best for you. There. Something like that is where I was going with it. I don't even know. But that's going to be open all month. The Masters of Success applications will close. The application period will close at the end of the month, so you have all month to there. You can always on their schedule a call as well, so we can get that out of the way. JP Plus next Monday. What else do we have coming up? Let me go through my here. Somebody asked me about masks. Masks, like I said. Oh, I had the question, when and why should I outsource? And we can touch this real quick because somebody wasn't sure. They're like, I don't know, should I do this job or not? It's 200 shirts. Should I outsource it? What do you feel comfortable doing? For us, we usually, it's like 500. I can bang out 500 shirts in a day easily on a heat press. And there's good money with it. That's about my cutoff. 250, 500, depending on, I know you're just like, oh my God, that's a huge number. It depends what it is, because when you're using a transfer from a place like 613, you're going to press it 7 seconds. So you can bang out quite a bit of shirts in an hour. If you have a good timeline, you can break it up if you need to. Otherwise, you can bust through it. Your pricing is going to be right. The other thing is, if you have a contract screen printer, what's their lowest numbers? If their lowest number says, hey, I need a dozen or 2 dozen shirts, and here's your price point on it. Okay, so here's my price point for 2 dozen shirts. I'm going to mark it up 20, 30%. Is it still comparable to what I would charge retail to it? The answer is yes. I would go with them, and I would be happy making 20 to 30% and not have to do any of the work. I mean, that's just part of it, right? So the when and why, I think everybody should be outsourcing something, because you don't do everything. And if you are doing everything, guaranteed you're doing one of those things crappy, because you're focusing on everything. So focus on the things you're good at, and let the people who are good at the other things do those and just make money off of it. So, me, I have a laser. Does that mean that I'm going to sell laser goods? No. I've turned it on a couple times, but for my laser stuff, I go to Renee. Renee, that's what she does, is laser. So I go to her, get my products from her. Thank you very much. Upcharge. Here we go. Boom. It's retail pricing of where it needs to be at for things. That's just how it works. That's how outsourcing works altogether, is find the people to do the things you can't, add a small upcharge on it, sell it, make money, rinse, repeat, do it day in, day out. When, like I said, that's up to you. You're the one that decides, when is it a better fit for you to do something yourself versus doing it for somebody else. They say, if it's something that you don't offer, 100% outsource it. The amount of time, energy, labor, cost, everything that goes into learning a new thing, if it's not going to be your focus, it could be a while, man. So before you see a return on it. So why not just put it out there to have it out there and have somebody else do it? And I said, why should you outsource? Because there's money to be made. If you can offer a product that you don't do in-house and you can make money off it, hey, you just open your existing clients to another thing. If you do, tumblers and you only do, vinyl or sublimation on them, but somebody like Renee who has a laser that can laser engrave, company names on it, it's pretty high-end stuff. You can offer those to your clients and makes pretty good money. So think about that too, on other revenue streams that you can give to your existing customers that aren't going to cost you more, because the customer is paying the price that you're setting for there. You're just a pass through making 20, 30%. You can make more too. You can make as much as you want. I don't care what you do it. Yeah. Renee says, could you buy a rolling printer? No need. I have Dirk on a team. In my squad, yeah, Dirk's right there. Dirk's acting up, but we'll get Dirk all figured out. Maybe there's some other parts that are on order for Dirk. We're going to get Dirk freshened up, and I think that's the plan. We're going to get Dirk freshened up. All right. So it's been an hour of just chit chat. I didn't get up from his chair. That was an amazing feat. I did not hurt myself but one time reaching back over for this. Like I said, we get training tomorrow. We've got Small Business Saturday in the members only group on Saturday. And next Tuesday, we will be back to do the glass block with JP Plus. So we'll get everything squared and taken away from there. Absolutely. Thank you for asking questions. I love doing this part of it, is answering questions. To give people as much knowledge and information I can, so they can, do what they want with it, whether they want to use it or throw it away. Hey, at least I did my part. So thank you for tuning in, and all of you, thank you for tuning in. We will be back next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Time, where we're going to do class blocks from JP Plus. Remember to use the code. I can toss that up there because I know I have that pretty close right here. If you use the code 9 PHW2, you're going to save 10% off select items over at JP Plus. That's jpplus.com. Affiliate link through them. We get a small portion stuff, allows us to buy product to be able to do displays for you and show that off. So until next time, you guys, let's see. Were we going to do a Q&A with TNA? Nobody's asked any questions. That's the thing is nobody's asking any questions. So until people ask questions in that, which I can throw up the banner for that. If you've been new, every other Wednesday we used to do Q&A with TNA. That was question and answer with Todd and Aaron. Q&A with TNA. See how that rolled? We had a form you'd fill out, put questions in there. We answered all of them. That was we did the last one in December, because right after December, we had the 5 keys. That started up there because we had holidays, 5 keys. That got us through February. Then we had training. And then we didn't have any questions. So, you can always ask questions there. As long as there's questions asked, we will do that every other Wednesday. Super simple, oursuccessgroup.com/QA. You ask your questions there. We will answer them on Wednesday. So that means you could get like a triple dose of us. Tuesday with Todd, Q&A with TNA on Wednesday, Small Business Saturday with Aaron. There's a lot going on there. So I think, 2 regular guys on Friday with Aaron too. So, that's like 4 days out of the week. We could definitely hook you guys up. So, yeah, any questions, go ahead, ask them over there. All right. On that note, success is your responsibility. It's up to you to take action, take charge, and make life what you want of it. It's not on any of us. It's not anybody else's responsibility to make sure that you are being as successful as you can. That's on you. And you are the one that needs to take that responsibility and decide, hey, what do I need to change to become successful if I'm not already? What can I do to better myself and my family? Think about it. Think, what can you do? Success is your responsibility. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the weather if it's nice where you are, because, hey, it's going to get back down here. And until next time, remember, success, your responsibility. Enjoy it. See you guys. Something. I don't know when the damn thing will shut off or whatever it goes. I need to time this better. So